Well, happy Friday, y'all. That means it's time for me to talk to y'all for a little bit about what's on my heart. Man, this week, tons and tons and tons of things that I could talk about for Friday from the Heart. Thinking about so many different things, but I think I'm going to keep it simple and keep it kind of short and talk about the worth of things, the worth of us. Like, what's our worth in this world? These are things I've been struggling with this week. Like, what are we really worth? I have been praying so much for God to show me my worth beyond what my bank account says I'm worth. And that's a very hard thing to do. It's something to know that I'm worth more than next to nothing or negative some days, right? I'm worth more than what my bank account shows. It's one thing to know that with my head. It's a different thing to feel it in your heart. And so for the last couple weeks, I've been praying specifically for God to show me, like, what's my worth? And I love how he will show up in ways that speak to each of us, because he knows I want, like, this is your sign. This is it. This is what you asked for. Here you go. And out of the blue, I got a couple of emails and a couple texts from people saying, I just need you to know that what you have done with your job has blessed me and in one instance saved me. And then they went on, to say about the virtual stuff that we do. And I needed to hear it. And God knew I needed to hear it because I asked. So if you're struggling with what your worth is, I would suggest doing the same thing. He will show up in whatever way speaks to you and get your attention. And the other thing that I think was kind of tied to all of that is all these products we have discontinued. Just a week and a half ago, we made the decision to overhaul everything, which we're hoping will save Keller's Creations and make things easier and better for us, easier and better for y'all, a better experience. And the prayers that followed, besides just thank you, when God said, here's your worth, here's what people think, right? Like, you are worth so much more to people than any monetary value. Besides just saying thank you, I have been praying, like, God, show me more of the purpose you have for me and how to keep putting that in the world. And I have believed for, God, it's closer to 30 years now. I always say over 20, but it's really close to 30 years because Keller's about to be 29. But I really believe we can make the world a better place with paper, and that's what I've tried to do all these years. And to hear somebody say that I've done that in some way, just affecting some one person, and luckily it was a few more people this week, but affecting their lives in a positive way, right? Like, whatever our talents are, if we can affect people's lives in a positive way, then we're doing what God has given us as our purpose. And I just keep asking him to show me more ways and to make sure I'm fine-tuning it and paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. But back to the worth part of that, with making all of these changes with Keller's, we're clearancing items, some of them that are brand new. And seeing the low prices on things, I'm like, these are worth more than that. And it just was another way that I think the timing of all of this was God showing me a price tag on something is not its worth. That's a totally different thing. Because we clearance a lot of things. We do flash sales on a lot of things, and they're worth more than what we're charging. So I'm trying hard to keep that stuff tucked away in here so that these products that we make to put good in the world, they are worth more than any price tag we could put on them. Saying it out loud, making me feel a little bit better today. So maybe I'll go back and watch this video a couple of times over the coming days. I really want this not to be just something I know in my head when I say it out loud, but something I feel in my heart, that we are probably all worth a lot more, especially in God's eyes, than the credit we give ourselves. So I don't know if that'll help anybody, but that's what's on my heart today. I love y'all. Happy Friday. And come hang out with us online this weekend. Bye.